Welcome back, Autobots and Decepticons, to a brand new video. And today I'm going to be showing you the Transformers Studio Series Titan Class Grimlock from Transformers Age of Extinction. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and never miss an upload, give a thumbs up if you enjoy. So that all out of the way, let's just get right on into it. Like always, start off with the packaging. Here it is. And nice image of Grimlock. It is such a good image of Grimlock. Coming around here, Transformers Studio Series. On the side of the box, have a nice image of Grimlock. On the opposite side of the box, nice continuation of the artwork. And on the back of the box, you can see them both in his robot mode and in his dinosaur mode. And yeah, and also on top, Transformers Extinction Grimlock, and nice image of Grimlock right there. So yeah, so that was pretty much it, all to talk about. So let's open this thing up and let's take a look at the figure inside. Alright, so here we have him open up and in his T-Rex mode. And holy cow, this is an amazing figure. Like, and for this being the very first Studio Series Titan class, this is amazing. Like, I absolutely love this figure. So yeah, let's just get right on into it. So always start off with the details. So come around to the head, a very nice looking head sculpt. So you can see nice red eyes, nice ears that are made out of rubber. Some nice colors with the gray and a bit of dry brushing around. Nice teeth that are also made out of rubber. And he also does come with a tongue, and his tongue made out of gray plastic. Here, the sides. To the middle section, it's just very nice detail all the way around, including his tail, which just looks awesome. Yeah, as you can see, he is huge and just amazing. Coming down to the legs, nice details for feet. Yeah, it's just amazing overall. And yeah. So yeah, for articulation wise, his mouth can indeed open. And it's quite cool how this just slides along that. So you can have him open his mouth further. And his tongue, it can move, if you untap it, it can move up and down. Quite cool. The arms, they can do a full 360. It can't really do a full 360, but it's on a ball joint, so it could. You can go out. The arms can go out technically that far. He has, and technically it can move in and out. Like I said, it's on a ball joint. Does have a bend over 90. And the little dino hands, they can rotate. The legs can't really do anything because due to it being tabbed in. But if you untab it, then you can move it forward and back. But he does have, so I can do this. bend at the leg and bend at the foot as well. Same thing as ankle tilt, which is on a nice ratcheted joint. Nothing I have to tell, because due to it being his weapon. Just sad. Oh yeah. Overall, it's decent articulation. And yes, there is a port in his mouth for the, for fire breath, even though he doesn't come with no blast effects. But if you have the Legacy Dragon Megatron, you could take his blast effect and you could just plug it right inside. Right inside, so we can have, so it looks like he's breathing fire, which is cool and all, but it would have been better if it comes with his own, so it can be bigger. But yeah, so yeah, so I guess now the next thing to show is to do his size comparisons. So start off that. So here he is next to the studio, not studio, my previous view, if I bring down the camera, is next to smokescreen. And I just realized with some of these I should really leave them into robot mode, so I'll be back once I get them back into robot mode, because normally I have them into alt modes for their other modes. So I'll be back once I get him all transformed. Okay, so here we have him next to smoke. Here we have him with my previous view, the Age of Prime smokescreen. Yeah. Here we have him next to the Studio Series Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. Yeah. Here we have him next to the original Age of Extinction Voyager Grimlock. Again, yeah. Here we have him next to the Studio Series 86 Grimlock. I think you already know what I'm going to say. Yeah. And last but certainly not least, here we have him next to the original Studio Series Age of Extinction Grimlock. Again, yeah. There is, like, the new one is huge compared to the old one. I just like, look at this. This is insane. Oh yeah. So yeah. So I guess the last thing to talk about in this dyno mode is that come up here. And as what you can see, there is a peg right here, because if you have either the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime or the Nemesis Prime version, you can have Optimus ride him. So basically, there's this port right here and this little hollow section port right there, and in his butt, and just open up his legs and just bring this up, down, make sure the backpack is going through here, and just plug them in. Just fold all this around and just bring back the camera, and yeah, you can have Optimus Prime riding Grimlock, which is quite cool. So yeah, there you have that really cool feature that they added. So just that out. Fix Optimus. Okay. Alright, so that's really pretty much it I'll talk about in the Dino mode. So now let's get down to the transformation, which is not going to be fun to do it on camera. Okay, so the very first thing that you want to do is come here and just remove the tail. This will be his weapon, so just set this off to the side. Okay, so now what you want to do is to come back here. Let me just get on the camera. Okay, so here what you want to do is to just split this section, and here is his mace. So just come in here and just wanna remove it and set off to the side. Really cool weapon storage. So now what you want to do is to come in here, just fold these sections in, then raise it up. Then after that, what you want to do is to come up here and just untap this section, which is on mine a very tight connection. Wanna flip it back like so. Then just leave that all right there just for now. So now what you want to do is come down here to the legs, which let me just bring the camera down slightly. So come here, I want to untap this section, rotate this whole panel around, bring the camera down, and it helps if you bring in these toes, so just bring those in. So now just rotate this whole section around, and as you can see there is a tab right there that's going to go into slot right in here, and pretty easy to tell, just line all this detail up, tab it in place. Then what you want to do is to just come here to the leg, just raise up the camera now, and just untab it, bring it out, hinge this up so this is all straight. Then just come in here, flip out the knee pad, close it up. Then just take the whole leg, rotate it down, and bring it in by a click. Then just come down here to the foot, raise up that knee spike, and there you have a leg all done. So do the exact same thing to the opposite side. So here, tab it, rotate the whole section down, tab it right into place, straighten that out, untap the leg, take it down, bring it in, fold out the knee spike, close it up, then come down here, flip up that piece. Then there you have his legs, all done. Okay, so now let's work on this section. So here what you want to do is you want to take these side panels, untab it, rotate them, fold them down, then bring those out. So now what you want to do is come back here. Then here what you want to do is to bring this whole section up. So just bring these down, raise. Come on. Okay, well, there we go. Untab these, raise these up like so. Come back here, just, you guys cannot see. Down here and just swing these out. Now come back up here and just raise all this up like so, and just tab this into place. Same, tab that in place, and there you have that all done. So now let's work on the upper torso. Wait, actually before, I want to come all the way up here, then just fold that panel down. Okay, Well, now let's work on. Now let's just rotate this 180. Want to fold this panel down. Flip this little piece in. Now for up here, which gonna not be fun. So just fix my camera. Okay. So for up here, what you want to do is to, first of all, should we begin? Okay, take this panel, just tab it, bring it down. Then what you want to do is come here and you just want to untab and fold this down. Then I want to come in here and just untab all this. Can just bring that arm, bring this section all the way down like so. So as we're going to work on this section first. So here what you want to do is to come in here and I want to untab this section like so. Straighten this piece out and just hinge. Make sure all this is out of the way. Just hinge all that down like so. Okay, so now what you want to do is to just bring down the camera a bit. Okay, I'm gonna rotate this section around. Then we're gonna just quickly spin him around. We're gonna finish up back here. So what you want to do is just hinge all this down. Then you want to rotate these arms up, fold them in. And then there is this slot right there that I'm going to go into a tab right in there. Then what you want to do is to, next you want to fold these arms in. You guys cannot see anything, again, sorry about that. So I want to rotate these arms in. And here, there's these tabs. Tabs here and here. Go into two slots there and there. So just want to line them up and just tap them in. Which on mine, this whole arms and back section just don't want to tap in like at all. Like no matter what I do. Of course, as soon as I say that, it will work. Of course. Okay. Now, rotate him. Okay, so now just come up here, bring up the head. Then I want to close this up. Fold out that little horn. Okay, so now let's work on the arms. Start off with this arm. So, this arm, what you want to do is to rotate it all the way around. Then I want to bring down the arm, rotate it around, bring it in. Then you can just bring out that spike a little bit if you want. Then you can just hinge this whole section down. Then hinge this down. Take this panel, bring it up, tab that in to make that fake dino head. Then just come in here, open up the hand, bring it out, close it up, then come all the way back here, take the tongue, tab it, flip it all the way back. There you have one arm all done. For the opposite side, just like I said, rotate, then just come in here on tab, bring it up. So then let me just raise up the camera. Okay, then come in here, fold in these horns like so, and then just bring down the camera a bit, bring whole section back, and it's going to be a little tab slot connection. It's going to be this tab right here. It's going to go into slot right in there, so just turn it up. Be quite hard to really see, but just that. Okay, come on. Why aren't you wanting to tab in? There we go. Then just, alright, so now what you want to do is to just bring down the arm, bring down the camera, flip this up, then just open up this panel, bring out the hand, close it up, down, and there you have Titan Grimlock in his robot mode. Alright, so now let's get on down for the details. Up the head. Oop. Just try to get my camera again. Straighten out. Okay. Here to the head. See a very nice looking head sculpt. It looks so nice with the red eyes, the nice horn section, details. It just looks so good. And the fact that they've got the two dino heads, and actually rewatching the movie, I didn't know this, but he never had horns on these sections. He never had those, so it's actually the very first accurate one. Oh yeah. So going down. Very nice details for the arms. See, nice mechanical details. Nice, like, jaw teeth there. Details. Arms. Going down. Even with the legs, very nice details all the way around, even at his feet. And yes, I know people have complaints about all of this section, all of this back here, but at least for me, it's not as bad as what people are making it out to be. Really not that bad. Oh yeah. So yeah. So now for our articulation wise, start off the head. The head can move. Can't really go up, but he can look down, and he does have an opening mouth, which is quite cool. And his head can move left to right. Doesn't have side to side, unfortunately. The arms, they are on ratchet joints. Very nice design on ratchet joints, and they can do a full 360. His arms, it does have a swivel at the bicep. I almost forgot the name of that joint. If you move out that piece, the arms can move up only that far. Unless you bring that in, then his arms can go out a bit more. Quite cool. It does have a 90-degree bend at the elbow. And just fix my camera again. Alright, his hands, they can rotate and they can indeed open on both sides. Does have a waist swivel, even though it doesn't go that far unless you bring up the arms, and they can go out a bit more. And also, one piece of technology I forgot, you can also use the transformation hinge to get his arm more upwards, which is quite nice. Then for the legs, if you move these out, the legs are nice ratcheted joints, so can bend up that far. It can go back that far. Can go out that far. Does have a little less than 90. Bring all this down. Now try and send it. Then we come down. Then his feet, they can go up, they can go back. He does have ankle tilt. Because it's the same feet from the dyno mode. So yeah, articulation, actually very nice, if I do say so myself. It is actually really nice articulation. Yeah. So yeah. I guess now for the weaponry. The mace can either come back here and you can store it on the back, or what you can do is you can just take the mace and you can plug it into his hand. Doesn't really matter which one since they're exactly the same. So if I just bring down the camera again, just not that far. Then you can just come here, bring out the arm. So see, you can just plug this in. So you can have his mace, or you can take the tail and to transform it, just fold this down. Then just come here, just wanna split all this open. Just come up here, split all this open, then just fold these in, just hinge section up, flip it around, and just bring this whole section in. There I have the mace, all transformed up. Alright, all in his mace mode, in the mace weapon. So, or what you can do is, once again, you can store it on his back. Or, what you can do, or he can hold it. So, just bring out his arms. And what's cool is that you can switch around this peg. You guys cannot see. You guys can switch around this peg wherever you want. So, you can come hold it. And so, you can get him into some more cool poses. But you just come in here. And you just want to slide this peg up onto his hand, which I find it easier to just remove this, at least on mine, and then just bring it up, then just plug the top part back in, close it up, then just down. And then there you have them with his weapons. And yeah, that looks great. I will say that. Alright, so just now for size comparisons. So starting off with my previous view, the smoke screen, which is part of the smoke screen, which now he does stand. Yeah. With the Age of Extinction leader Optimus Prime. Just bring my camera back. Oh, yeah. He's huge. Here we have him next to the Deluxe. I mean, not Deluxe, the original Voyager. Grimlock. Yeah. Here we have him next to the Studio Series 86. Grimlock. And last but not least, here he is next to the original Studio Series Grimlock. And yeah, this figure was already big, but now with this thing, Yeah, it blows this figure right out of the water. Alright, there is no doubt. Yeah. No, there you have that. So, yeah. Sure, that is really it. So, that's pretty much really it. All to talk about. So now, let's get back down to the transformation. So, first thing that you want to do is come here, just move the weapons, and close up the fist. So remove all this and set it off to the side. Okay. Okay, this is not gonna be fun. Okay. I said on camera, transforming him is not gonna be fun for me. Okay, so first thing that you want to do is to come up here and just bring in that section. So then what you want to do, the camera doesn't want to work, doesn't want to stay up. Alright, so now what you want to do, and also a cool thing before we continue, is that this works in like sections, like start off the top, the middle, and the legs. Pretty cool. So anyways, so now what you want to do is to come here to the arms, start off with this arm, just untab it, fold it out, come in here, oops, guys cannot see, and you just want to flip out these ears, like so. Then just want to leave it up just for now. Then what you want to do is to fold down that spike, bring this whole arm up, bring this section down, and there is this tab right there. Oops, guys, you guys cannot see that. And you guys just cannot see. Okay. So there is this tab. I know you guys cannot really see that well. I'll try and brighten it in editing. But there's a tab right there that's going to go into this slot right here. So, and a tab right here. You guys cannot see it again. Tab. It's going to go into slot right in, right there. So just hinge this down. It's easier if you get this tabbed in first. So make sure the arm is completely up. Bring this down. Make sure the arm is straight. Then just tab that in and just bring that down, and there you have that. Then just rotate this 180 around, and there you have that. So now for this arm. So what you want to do here is to bring out that spike. Then just come in here, open up this panel, fold in the hand, close it up, which I completely forgot to do on this side. So I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot. So bring that out, fold in the hand, close it back up. Don't forget about that part, because this will just go right in there. Okay. So have it like this. So now what you want to do, focus back on this arm, is to come up here and scalp him, basically. Then just hinge his whole head section up. Then just fold that down right now. Then just rotate arm all the way up. Here, just take the tongue and just up until it tabs in. Then remember, make sure that's out. Then rotate it 180 so the tongue is facing this way. So now what you want to do is to bring down the camera for me a bit. Now just rotate back here, then just come here, untap all this section, bring it up, then I want to come back here to the front, want to untap chest assembly, bring it down, then come in here, I want to take this piece and just fold that out. Then just bring in the head. And do not close this up right now. Do not close this up. Then just bring this up. Then you just want to rotate this around. So, then just fold out the arms. Now here, this can be a bit tricky to do. So, want to bring this up for right now. Hinge up. Make sure hinge your arm right back. Bring this up. And you want to angle this down joint to have it basically like this. So now what you want to do is to next bend the arm, then bend the arm here. Then make sure this piece, bring the silver piece all the way out, because what's going to happen is, make sure this down, there's going to be a tab slot connection right here. So just, this part can be a bit tricky to do, so just sure all this is flush, then just bend this down, sure, don't make them accidentally bend his knees, do not do that, this foot. Okay, back up here. Okay. So just try. Sure. Up and tab that in like so. So now what you want to do is to just bring down these arms. Then you want to take this simile, want to rotate it up, and it's going to be a little big tab. You guys cannot see again. Okay, so it's going to be a big port right here that's going to clip into that. So just make sure all this is out of the way. So I'm going to bring this in and just clip that together. Then you can take this spike, fold it down there. Then I want to come here and take this jaw section and you just want to fold this in, and okay, I have to do this. There's gonna be a tab right there that's gonna go into a slot right there. It's quite hard to tell on camera, but in person you can see much easier, which I'm gonna have to stand up for this. Yeah, this part can be a little bit tricky to do, so just make sure this is completely in, then just tab it in place, and there you have that. So now just want to take this section and just bring it up and tab that in. Then what you can do next is to just bring up these dino arms. So then we can come here, and then you can come up here and just tab this in, tab this back. So, and then we can work back here. Okay, let me just bring down the camera. So back here, what you want to do is actually first, just want to come here and rotate this section around, fold these up. Here's the side panels, bring these out, rotate them. Then it's going to be a slot that's going to go into a peg right there. So plug that in. On the other side, there's a tab right here that's going to go into a port right there. There. Then to have that, you can come back here. Then make sure you flip out this panel. Because that's where that's going to hook Optimus Prime. Okay. So now let's work on this back section now. So here what you want to do is to start off by untabbing these sections. Come in here, flip it's up to show you. So just here, collapse all this in so it all taps in together. Now what you want to do is to just hinge. Sure, everything's completely straight. This, hinge. Rotate these sections downwards, like so. Then what you want to do is to make sure, bring this out, and make sure all of this is completely straight and out. So have it all like this. Then you can bring this down, tab it in, because if this is like in here, then trying to tab the tail in, it's gonna be a pain. So, or it's not gonna line up at all. So make sure these are out. Then after that, you can come here, take this piece, bring it up, and it's gonna be a tab right here. I'll go into a slot right here. So just bring this up and completely tab that in place. Then you can push this back until it's completely flush. Then we can work on the legs. So for legs, this part is gonna be hard to do on camera. So just wanna bring these out by a click, rotate them, and there's gonna be a tab slot connection right inside here, which you don't have to do it. You can leave it, but I like to do it. So just tab that into place. So just do the same. Tab that in. Then what you want to do is to open up these panels. So then you can just flip in this. Actually, I do recommend you doing this before you tab this in, but kind of did this out of order, but it doesn't really 100% matter. Then just set. Okay. Then I'm gonna come down here, flip these toes. Then what you want to do is come here, untab, and I want to rotate this whole piece around. Then I want to come back here and you want to bend the leg twice, 1, 2, on the ratchet joint. Then that will tab that into place. The same. Just come here, untab, rotate this panel around, hinge this back by 2, 1, 2, because that will make this piece tab into place. Then what you want to, then you can come down here to the feet. So you can come right here. Then you can just bring out the toes like so. And now just come all the way back up here so we can work back here. So here what you want to do is you want to fold these down, flip these out. Actually bring these back, bring those back up. Because now to store the mace. So for mace, there are these little pieces here and here, which will go right into this little cutout. So just line it up, make sure it's in. Which can be a little bit tricky to do. Then here's do it other side, and that will lock into place. Then you can bring these down, and then just bring these in, and there's going to be a tab slot right there, and then a tab slot down here. So just hinge all of this in, and just plug all this into place. Want to make sure that you actually get this in all the way, or else it just won't happen. Take that up. then okay, this isn't really a super good connection, but that's where tail comes in. So just set Grimlock off to the side so we can work on this. So here, what you want to do is just split this open, upside down, then just hinge these forward all the way. Then I want to come in here and just flip out these pieces like so. Then just whole section back, then tab them together here, bring this out, then these in, tab that in together, then come back here, flip this in to form the tail. Then I'll come in here, there are these big tabs sections. I will go right into these slots. So just here, and make sure it's not upside down. Then just push it in. There I have the tail. There I have that. Then last thing to do, after I've done so, bring down the dino arms and bring them out. Then bring it forward like so. The same. Just quickly turn him around. So just bring down the dino arm. Then when you have all that, there you have Grimlock back in his T-Rex mode. Alright, so final thoughts on the Transformers Studios series Titan class Grimlock. A really great figure. I do really like him, and we're finally getting the Age of Extinction Dinobots. They're starting off very, very strong. And I cannot wait for the other three, in which, knowing that next year the next one is going to be Scorn, I cannot wait, because this is shaping out to be a good team. Even though we got Grimlock now, but he's a great figure, and even though he does cost $200, basically $200, man, I say he is worth it, but I say wait until if he's on a discount, or then I say totally get him, because he is a great figure, and yeah, he is just amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, all to talk about, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So don't forget to transform and roll out.